When both people think that they are the lucky ones, that's when you know you've met the one. Eric, I still can't believe that I met you through my maid of honor speech and the text from your uncle, which said, I have your future wife.
Whenever we talk about our first few months of dating, it's a time before we were in love. We were still getting to know each other. I was actually very comfortable talking to you. I know this because for some reason, I proactively brought up two of my interests that would easily be red flags to most girls.
Is breaking in my heart.
When I first got to know you, told me that you did magic, which you said you never really shared that on the first date for obvious reasons. I shared with you that I interned one summer at The Daily Show with Jon Stewart, and I'm pretty sure that's all you needed to hear.
I feel like this isn't talked about enough. Our first date was on a Sunday, and it was getting to the end. We had a great time, and you said, what are you up to the rest of the night? Now, if this was anyone else, I would have easily lied here. But for whatever reason, I was honest, and I said, I have to get home in time to watch SummerSlam. You probably don't know what that is. And you responded with, oh, I know what SummerSlam is. My older brother, Sean, is a huge wrestling fan. Honesty, as a reflex, is a reason I love you and love being with you. Whoa. Oh my God. This looks great.
Like the morning is waking in my heart.
Eric, you are the love of my life, my partner, my best friend, my other half, and my person. You are the future that I've always dreamed about and proof that you really can have it all. There isn't a day that goes by that I don't feel loved and appreciated by you. And I promise in this marriage to do the same for you. I promise to be by your side through everything, the good and the bad, when life seems easy and when it seems hard. I promise to continue introducing you to the simple things in life, like everything bagels and peaches. I promise to keep your life magical and fun. I promise to support you in reaching your goals and dreams. I promise to always keep chocolate and snacks in the house, even if you say not to. I promise to hold your hand every chance that I get. I promise to be the best wife and mother that I can be. But most importantly, I promise to never ever stop loving you. Last year, we began our lives as one, and I feel so lucky to be here doing it again today. I can so confidently say that I did, I do, and I always will choose you. I love you more now than I did yesterday, but not more than I'll love you tomorrow. I can't wait to spend forever with you.
Before I met you, I maybe sometimes could be a little bit cynical and kind of fine not doing certain things. Like, hey, Eric, do you want to go to a wedding in Florida? No, not really. Especially if it's raining. But now that I get to go with you, I am in. I am auto down. I'm actually excited to go. I promise to be an honest, faithful, and loving husband. I promise to kiss you every day and tell you I love you, as we do now. I promise to be there for you in times of stress. I promise to keep in mind both of your love languages, which are acts of service and quality time. I promise that if one of my bits or jokes isn't working, not to force it and just kind of move on from it. I promise to help change the sheets as much as I can. Fortunately, we don't fight, but one day we will. And it's gonna be awesome. And when that day comes, I promise to take a big breath, remember we love each other, and work through it. I promise to continue trying new things with you. And lastly, I promise to revisit these vows whenever we want and add more as time goes on. Dani, I love being your husband. Thank you for being you and helping create us.
Like the morning is waking in my heart. Like the morning
story of how Dani and Eric met. Great, you're going to hear it again. Dan was the maid of honor at my wedding a few years ago, and her speech began with that she's cute, she's blonde, and yes, single. So for all the Jewish moms out there, she expects to have multiple dates set up with their sons, nephews, and friends of friends. A guy named Sandy Goldfarb, you might remember him from cutting the challah a few minutes ago, sprinted over to Dan, insisting she's perfect for his nephew, Eric. A number of people want to take credit for these two meeting. We have Sandy, who sent Dani's number to Eric. We have my father-in-law, who invited Sandy to the wedding. We have Alicia, who helped Dani with her speech. That was so funny. So yeah, I guess maybe all these people contributed to their meeting. Maybe not. Depends how you look at it. But it's super obvious the credit belongs to me. Because without my wedding, they wouldn't have met. No brainer.
As you heard from Chelsea, Dani's maid of honor speech led her to Eric. So, in true best friend fashion, I'm stealing it from Dani, and I'm about to go shoot my shot. As I mentioned before, I'm Kiki, I'm Cuban, and yes, I'm single.
Eric, I've watched you grow into the man you are today, and I cannot be more proud. Even though I'm technically your older brother, in many ways I look up to you, not only as a brother, but as a best friend.
The first day I met Eric, he showed up at my rooftop party with hot dogs and a pumpkin. I thought to myself, full stomach, happy heart, can't lose. As I've gotten to know Eric, it's clear to see why Dani fell in love with him. He's a man of many talents, and his greatest talent by far is making my friend extremely happy.
There comes a time in every man's life when he gets tired of fooling around. Juggling hearts like a three-ring circus, sometimes it drags his body down to the ground. He never imagined that the love would rain on me and make me want to settle down. But baby, it's true, and I think it's you. I just want to tell you that I want to with you forever in my life.
I do want to point out that, he's changed so much and matured, and I really think it's accelerated since he knows Dani. During the pandemic, I don't know if everyone is aware of this, but he put a post on LinkedIn offering these services to total strangers basically for free. And people lost their jobs during the pandemic, so he was really helping out people that he didn't even know.
From every human being, there arises a light that reaches straight to heaven. And when two souls that are destined to be together find each other, the streams of light flow together, and a single brighter light goes forth from the united being. I believe that when I see Eric and Danielle together, they really are so happy and content that one can see that single beam of light emanating from the two of them.
I remember meeting Dani for the first time, and it was quickly apparent to me that you and Eric were meant to be together. You were just so relaxed and comfortable, as if you had been together for years, and I'm truly so happy to welcome Dani into our family.